Excellent, thank you. I feel really honored. I think only Cesar knows this, but when I was a wee thing of 17 and fresh to San Francisco, I would go to Sacred Grounds and sit in the back and listen and never share, never share.
Oh,
This is my 17-year-old self is like doing a little dance right now. So thank you. um, I'll read one from the issue. Run, don't walk, and buy it now. I think somebody asked where you can get it. I believe Dog-Eared Books, Alley Cat, Cesar can, and Alice can fill in some of the other places you can get it. Based on the introduction, I'll read scenes from the capital, Nairobi. Red dirt, lush green lines roads empty of spotlights. Cornfields, furniture and flower sellers graze highway's edge. Small gecko, neither green nor brown, darts under door. Soldier tucks rifle, enters market toilet, unremarked, normal. Fruit seller, red hand stain, cuts mangoes, melon, avocado black and green. Eagles clever, consistent, no lunchtime, dive for chicken, chapati. A nose luxuriates here, twisting to find the hidden corners with sweet wood burning, garbage burning, diesel exhaust, upstairs neighbor's cigarette, body odors, cloth odors, and the cleanse of water on dry savanna or upturned clay. Ferns mimicking Melissa, ginger freshly ground boiling, onions added to greens, strong black tea with ginger, milk. Echoes haunt, songbird meditations before dawn, hymns from the church behind, hymns from the neighbors downstairs, rain on corrugated roofs, creeks and waterfalls, crickets and frogs. Security checks to buy groceries, security checks to see movies, security guards at home and office and here. Night is not for walkers. Daylight highlights division. 1/3 lives in slums, 2/3 never go. Here I am welcomed, but Mzungu, wanderer, white. Here I watch lions eat zebra, diplomat bully locals, urban crash against nature, brutal and beautiful. Here I sense my heart tear, at once crying and singing. And then I'm going to move very much to the local with my next poems, which are part of a project I'm doing with an Australian poet where we're writing poems from the once every other week to each other from the perspective of our gardens. And yet not really about our gardens. So this is, the first one's very weird. December. There is no ninja cat. Everyone expects loyalty. Denial strong, rivers dry. Winter, just a name to mark time. Clothespins hold my masks. Acorns must be leached. Sage should be trimmed. Once the benevolent misanthrope, I instinctively reach for strangers. Still, I want the wild for myself. Fresh laurel to put off pests. Mountain lions to break your neck. Perseverance. The Mars rover has landed, but for now I am terrestrial. My hands needy and dirty, pull weeds, expose beetles, unearth worms, touch their pink and writhing bodies. In the campus clock tower, 2 peregrines prepare to nest, their lives captured on webcams. In my yard, 2 birds disappear into the lemon tree. Do their wings carry the scent of citrus? Does the echo of blossom rise to meet them as they bend and burrow? I learned the kiwi bird will sweep its bill back and forth, to find insects hidden among the leaves. Turkey vultures will track the smell of decay. Storm petrels follow the odor of krill. A mother cow can smell her young 6 miles away. I mark my mornings by inhaling strong tea, my walks with bay leaves rubbed between palms, my evenings by roasting sweet potatoes, baking bread. One more day without the virus, I think, and thank my nose, aware this is not a foolproof test, that I, like the worm, may find my body vulnerable, my world upturned. Into the loam. I dig on borrowed ground, unearth seeds and rusted nails, blanch stems of doomed plants. Newscast says, prepare for historic drought, and I wonder what that means anymore. I dig and search for veins of covered creeks, the strawberry, the cordonesis. Tenacious steelhead trout still spawn in the echoes of these waters. I dig further and sift through acorn dust and bone, thirsty for guidance, for redemptions, for answers too late for seeking. Should I water the young primrose, purple and pink? And if I dig deeper down, I may crack upon the bones of camels, the memories of mastodons, musk ox and ground sloths. Recall that before eruptions, this was savanna, wide and wet and flat. I steel myself for the coming language, burnt and blistered, whipped and ravaged, cocked and ready. Grateful green leaves emerge from my near bare tree. Hummingbirds still feast on my sage. And I've got 2 more. Twine. Fog rolls in, burns off, signals early heat in the Central Valley. The plums are budding, my mouth already craving tart sweet, and the fretting over too many. There is one long branch on my apple tree. I want to rest my weight against it, feel its support, touch the lichen and bark and scars from pruning, breathe in, apologize, my temple to its. At 17, my friend Peter and I would wander at dusk. In Capitol Park, we climbed oaks and madrones, smelled rose and sage, sap and summer heat, shared dreams and visions, coiled these around the barks, and waited for our firm thighs to run. And this is my last one. And this one I just found out moments before coming on tonight will be coming out in May Day magazine. So I'm very excited about that. Perigee. I wake to a congregation I cannot see. Standing on my threshold, I am stilled, aware of calls once cacophonous, now distinct. The bewick's wren's trills, the mourning dove coos, the stellar's jay claiming his territory, calling his mate. Apple blossoms burst and fall, pink and white. Tonight we welcome the pink moon, the egg moon, the grass moon, the moon that marks the return of hope and renewal. The perigee is a tease. The Falmer's Almanac says, now is the time to kill weeds, cut timber, thin, prune, plant. The rains have come just in time to try and wash us clean, but the moon does not care about our winters and our wretchedness. We think one conviction will dig our ugly out, thin the rotten ranks, but one is not enough to quell roots wily, well-fed, and still so hungry. Thank you so much, everyone.
I have to unmute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unmute, people. Give her a little bit of huzzah there. That's wonderful. That's just like...
Hey.